Okay, so to get those leads out of Facebook, there's several different ways that you can do it. But again, I'm going to assume you've never run a lead generation ad before and you don't know about any services that will provide you those leads because Facebook, they won't email them to you. They literally are going to sit in your ad account until you manually go in there and ask Facebook for them, which makes no sense whatsoever. But that's what's going to happen unless you use a service. One of the easiest ones to use is Zapier or Zapier. I've heard it pronounced both ways. To me, it's Zapier because Zapier makes no sense, and they always call them making a zap. So why wouldn't it be Zapier? I don't know. So that's what I call it, Zapier. What I'm going to recommend to you is if it's your first time here, you're going to click on sign up, and it's going to have you create a username and password, or you can use your Facebook sign in or your Gmail sign in. I'm going to tell you to use your own email and create your own password. And the reason for that is if you need help with your account from someone else, like you're going to hire someone to help you, and they're like, look, I need to get access to your account. It's really hard to give them access if they got to sign into your Facebook. Like you don't really want them having access to that or to your Gmail account. You just want to be able to go, here's a username and password that you can use to get into my Zapier account. Since this is for me, I'm just going to go ahead and log in. And again, how it looks for you is going to be different than it looks for me because I actually have created Zaps on the account. We've got different apps and stuff that we've provided. Come on, let me get in here. Of course, as soon as I log out so I can show you guys how to do this, it makes me go through all these steps. What Zapier is, think of it as duct tape for the internet. They will connect all kinds of systems together. Now, you are going to need the premium version, which I believe they charge $20 a month for. And we're going to come over here and we're going to click on Make a Zap. So I've got the premium version. It says, okay, choose an app. Well, I'm going to choose Facebook lead generation ad. See how that's premium? Well, premium means you got to pay for the service. And okay, the event that I want is, hey, a new lead comes in. Well, I want them to do something with that. So when someone clicks that submit button, I want something to happen to that lead. And so then I get to say, okay, here's what I want to have happen to the lead. It's going to have a sample one right there. And it says, okay, let's see here, the page that I want. It's going to have me choose the page. Or was that Don DeGroat page? There it is. It says, which form do you want to use? Remember, we had 3 different forms. Here's our sample downsizing lead form. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So it had me log into my Facebook account. Then I told it which page. Then I told it which form. Now I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And I'm going to go ahead and hit test and continue. Now, because there's no data in there, I'm not even sure if it's going to be able to pull anything up. Looks like it did though. So then, okay, so that's meaning right now what it's doing is it's connected to Facebook. So anytime someone hits submit, that's a new lead. Zapier is going to know that someone hit submit, and then I got to tell Zapier, what do I want them to do with that? So a couple of things I could do with that. Number one, let's see here. Let's say I wanted them to email. So send an outbound email. I could have them send an outbound email to, well, I could have them send an email directly to that person and provide to them the link to the PDF. Might not be a bad idea, right? So I'd click on email as to the to. The subject would be, here's the downsizing tip sheet you requested. And then here's where I would actually put in my message to them along with the link. And if I had an attachment to the PDF, well, this is where I could attach it. Click on show all options. From, this is going to be from Pete Mitchell. Obviously, you would make it from you. Reply to, well, I want this information to come back to my email. So if they hit reply, I want to get it. Then I'd hit continue. I'm going to click skip test because I don't want it to actually send anything out. Now, that means an email got sent to that person with the information, but I still want to be notified. So I'm going to go ahead and have it do something else for me. So I am going to have it, let's see here. I'm going to have it email me. So I want this to go to me. I'm going to type new lead. Call them. And here in the body of it, I'm going to put in all of this information right here. So that way I get all of that beautiful, beautiful info. Call them right now. From Pete Mitchell. And there we go. And so that is a quick and easy way to have that information received from Facebook. As soon as the lead comes in, they will get an email with your tip sheet, and then you will get an email with their information. With Zapier, you can connect it to a lot of CRMs. Now, if you have a broker-specific CRM, you may not be able to connect it to them. If you use any of the big MailChimp, Aweber, any of that type of stuff, you can easily have it integrate directly with those services. If you use SMS conversations, you can have it integrate with that service. So you can send out a text message to them and to you. But that's how you're going to actually get your leads.